Hello everyone, in this video I'd like to show you how to share files with your classes. So first thing I'm going to do again is go to teacherdashboard.com. I'm going to go to my classes and I'm going to choose the class that I would like to work with. So once my classes load, you'll again see the normal dashboard, and right here you'll see AP Language and Composition. So as soon as my students are enrolled in my class, they will get a folder named AP Language and Composition inserted into their drive. So I'm going to log in as Natalie Bell, who is in Mrs. Hoffman's class. And if I go to her drive, you'll see all of her classes that she is in. A folder has been created, as well as this AP Language and Composition. So if I click on it, you'll see here are some of the documents that either she inserted there or Mrs. Hoffman shared with her. So I will go back to my dashboard, and to share something, I can see over here on the right, there's an icon, has some stars, looks like a folder and a document. So it says create and send files to students using Smart Share. So it says select the 5 files from your Google Drive or create a new file to share. So first thing I'm going to look at is select from your Google Drive. If I have a file that I have already created, I can come into my Google Drive and I'll just scroll down until I find one. Here is a document that I have. It's untitled document. I'll select that document, and you can see now I have that document selected. Append name. This means that it will append the student's name at the end. So it'll be untitled document, and then it will have Natalie Bell. So I would suggest choosing that just so there's a way to identify whose document it is. Next to that, you see permission. If I click on the little caret pointing down, I have a copy of it, a share read only if I want to give them something that they cannot do anything with, share, read, and comment, which means that they can read it and they can add comments to it, but they cannot edit the actual text. And then I have share, read, write. I would caution using this one because if you do this, they will be able to edit the document and it will change in your Google Drive. So if I wanted to make, much like Google Classroom, if I wanted to make a copy for each student, I'd click on copy. Let's say, for example, I don't have one created and I want to give them a slide, a Google slide that they will have to edit and make their own. I can now see that it went in as a new presentation, and maybe I want to change that. Name it. And again, I'll need to check the box here, append their name. If I want to get rid of one, I just trash it by clicking on the trash can. Below that, it says replace existing student file. So if the student already has a document named demo for Mr. Kolbacki, if I check this, it will replace the student file with the one that I'm inserting. Okay, beneath that, I can click on my class, click on a student, or click on a group. So if I click on a class, you'll see that all students will get this. And it says it'll go in their documents, students Google Drive folder. If I click on just a student, I will now see that I have all of these different students that I can choose from. So I will choose just Natalie, and I could hit Smart Share. Now, if I already have put students into groups like we showed before, maybe I want to send out different files to different groups. I click on groups, and I can choose which student group I would like to send this to. So maybe there's only one group that I'd like to send it to, and then I could hit Smart Share. Okay, but I'm going to go back to students again because I only have one student I'd like to send it to, Natalie. And I'm going to click on, and it says shares files to this folder. Click on that, it says processing files 0 of 2, because I did have 2 files in there that I wanted to send to her. All right, so you can see now that it is reloading my documents, and we should see here in a minute that Natalie now has those documents in her Google Drive. And there they are. I can go back into Natalie's documents, and I can see now there's a demo from Mr. Kulbacki, and there's the untitled document. Natalie now has access to these. She can edit them, and if I click on share, we should see that it is already shared with me, shared with Hapara, obviously, but then Roseanne Hoffman, because I am in her class, that's who it is also shared with. So any changes that she makes, I will now see. If I wanted to go back in to see what she's done, I can simply go to her files, click on demo from Mr. Kulbacki. I can go in there and access that. Okay, so that's how you would share something with the students in Hapara. As always, if you have questions or concerns, please contact the tech department and we would be happy to help you.